Hi, welcome to the best sports highlights. I'm Chris with a K. If it's your first time to my channel, welcome. I am glad you are here. If you can do me a really big super duper trooper favor, my goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers, and I definitely would appreciate it if you can help me get there simply by subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you get alert whenever anytime I drop a video. And I will also appreciate it if you leave me a like and definitely leave a comment on the video, your thoughts, because what you write is important to me. Your words are important. So today we're going to talk about Davante Adams. As you guys have already known, or if you don't know, I am a Green Bay Packers fan. Why? Because I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. So whatever team Aaron Rodgers is on, I'm I'm a fan of that team. Some people say it's bandwagon, like, nah, no, I'm just a team. I'm just a player person, because the philosophy of a team can always change. You can change your head coach and coach up and stuff like that, but doesn't mean it's the same team, right? But most likely, 9 times out of 10, when the players switch their teams, they're going to beat them. So I'm a Packers fan, and I'm excited because they're 7-1, and they've been without their star receiver, probably their second best offensive player. You can argue third because of Aaron Jones and his emergence, him coming out of nowhere, doing amazing stuff. But Davante Adams, the number one receiver for Aaron Rodgers, has been out due to a toe injury. So there's a possibility he could be returning Sunday. Oh my gosh, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but there's a possibility. Because I was reading this article, which I'm going to read to you. It was written by Rob Demavosky, staff writer at ESPN. So he writes this. So Green Bay Packers receiver Davante Adams, outfitted with a vintage pair of shoes that he thinks will accommodate his turf toe injury, practiced Wednesday for the first time since he sprained the ligaments in his right big toe on September 26th. I didn't know there was ligaments in the right big toe. I thought it was just a toe, maybe a bone or something, right? Although it was an abbreviated practice without even helmets, the Packers coach Matt LaFleur called a walkthrough. It was the biggest sign of progress for Adams since his injury in Week 4 against the Philadelphia Eagles. As long as Adams gets through this week without an increase in pain after practicing, the Packers think he has a good chance to play Sunday at the Los Angeles Chargers, which I think they would still win without him. But it doesn't hurt, to be overprepared. When asked what needed to happen between now and being officially cleared to return, Adams says, "Just the feedback I get from the docs. I feel good. I know you guys got a chance to see a little bit today, talking about when he was in practice. But I feel like I'm in a spot where I can make that call for myself, but I've got to collaborate with them and see how they're feeling and look at it one more time, and then we'll make that call." So basically, he's saying that he feels good, but the thing is, a lot of times you can feel good about it, an injury, or it could just be maybe because you're so anxious to get back to play. So you're tricking your mind, telling yourself anything that you want to play when you're probably not okay. Kevin Durant thought he was okay, but it turns out he wasn't. So injuries could be deeper than anything we can sense. So it's good that he wants to go back to the doctors and just talk to them to get a final answer. He said last week that he settled on a pair of Nike Vapor Untouchables. See what these shoes look like. Okay, I was trying to look at the shoes, but guess what? It's not pulling up. Yeah, I was trying to get a picture so I could show you guys, but there's no picture. I'm sorry. So shoes that he wore during the 2017 season and might have to wear some protection inside his right toe, but it sounds like he finally feels comfortable pushing off on his right foot. Funny story today. Well, it's actually the other day I got ran over my big toe yesterday at work. Yes, someone ran over it, with a cart. And it didn't hurt, but I realized from that point how difficult life would be without a big toe. I won't be able to take off running and stuff like that. Big toe is pivotal. Every toe on your foot is pivotal. It's like running, cutting stuff, especially a wide receiver. in cliques. I never played football, but looking at the appearance of football players' feet, yeah, how they're all bunied up and ill, looking like they got hit with an ugly filter. Like you look down their feet and just swipe right or left, and they placed a ugly filter on them. It's weird. So obviously, if there's anything wrong with the toe, like a bunion stuff, that stuff can cause a lot of pain. So yeah, I think I think he should be very cautious about it because I was learning today that any injury that happens, like the lower body, should be more serious than the upper body injury. I mean, every injury is serious, but like anytime you have lower body injuries such as the knees, legs, calf, Achilles, foot, stuff like that, those usually tends to perpetuate and follow an athlete for the rest of their career, like knee injuries and stuff. Like I was a big Dwayne Wade fan, I am, but knee injuries caused him to slow down sooner than he wanted. He could still be playing today, but because of injuries, But upper body injuries is easier to come back from, sources say. All right, so he says it's huge because once you can push off and get out of your stance, you can stride out and really run the way you could when you were healthy. Adams says that's how I'm feeling now. So he's saying he's really good to run. So the Fleurs' official stance was that Adams is day to day, which is a good thing to say. You don't want to be too cocky and arrogant. So the Packers have won all 4 games. The Pro Bowl receiver has missed thanks to the emergence of running back Aaron Jones, which I said earlier. Contributions from a wide array of receivers, better familiarity with LaFleur's new offense instead of play from quarterback Aaron Batman Rodgers. So, but LaFleur thinks that it won't be difficult to transition Adams back into the plan. Of course, when he's ready to go, we'll be ecstatic. LaFleur said Rodgers, who did not take part in Wednesday's late afternoon practice because he rested a sore knee, said he kept an eye on Adams, what Adams did in practice. Wow, sore knee. That's not good, Rodgers. Oh, I've been keeping an eye on number 17 for a while, Rodgers says. I've got a pretty good idea how he's feeling, and obviously I've been watching him. So he's kind of getting familiar with his stuff, and it's pretty good to do because he can critique him, even though he's not out there throwing the ball to him, but he can see where he's at and how he's accommodated and have plays already in his head that you like, I noticed on this play you did, I think you should do this. So it's pretty good that Rodgers kept an eye on him. That's why he's a bad man, because he's always studying, right? He's feeling a lot more confident in the toe. We're optimistic that he'll be back sooner rather than later. I'm sure he's itching to get back out there. I'm pretty sure you too. If your team is 7-1 without you, and man, you getting back will actually make it better, I'm pretty sure you'll be excited too. So that's basically it. That's basically what Adams. I hope he does return this Sunday against the Chargers. The Chargers aren't doing that great this season. They're really not. But you never know. Upsets do happen. They really do happen, but I just don't want it to happen to the Packers because that's my team, right? So let's look at the Chargers. Let's see how they're doing right now. So the team. So schedule. Let's see what their record is. So far, they're 3 and is that right? Yeah, they're 3-6. But that's not week 8. Oh, 3-5. So they're 3-5. So they have a losing record, which says a lot. So I wonder if this will be a game they bounce back because they did beat the Bears, they did beat the Dolphins, which isn't a threat, and they beat the Colts in overtime. Weird. That is weird. The Colts are a pretty darn good team. But they lost to the Detroit, the Texans, the Broncos beat them. Oh wow, Pittsburgh beat them. What? And 10? Wait. Wow. So yeah, I think the Packers definitely do have a chance to beat them this Sunday, and hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. If not, they'll be embarrassing, because they're struggling right now. So I want to hear you guys' comments and thoughts on where do you think the Packers, not the Packers, but where do you think that Davante Adams will be back this Sunday against the LA Chargers, or will he be out another week? I hope he's back. Sorry, I had a long day. I hope he's back, and I hope he's feeling well. But I don't want him to go out there if he's not 100%. So I think he'll be back. But what do you guys think? Like I said, your thoughts and your comments matter to me. So other than that, I thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe. Help me get to my goal to 10K because I definitely want to do a lot with this channel to provide you guys way better content. I can't do that. Take it to 10,000 subscribers. All right. Please leave a like and leave a comment. I want to hear your thoughts once again. I'm Chris Willie K. Thank you for tuning in to the Best Sports Highlight. I'm out of here like last year. Peace, love, and hair grease. I'm out. Deuces.